That's how I roll when my hair do dope. When the will I got wanting competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you. Take you, send you to your little group on mute. You wanna tell them with a dip and all that other ringling, brother. Sporty, naughty, hot by, greater than HOI, shin, slam, the flim, flam, and
Baseball from the Lone Star State, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And pitching in this game, Ryan Gusto.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go. And the batter now, Taylor Ward. And that is out of play. And that one in the air center field. Myers sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
High fly ball out towards left center. Alvarez on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's two away. And now batting, Mike Trout. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Center field, Myers on his way over. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. Towing the slab in today's game, Tyler Anderson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rengifo makes the catch for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses. Ball 3. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Out to center. Ward makes a nice running catch. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, Jorge Soler up at the plate. Gusto back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Myers going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch, not close. Second inning here, no score. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. High fly ball out to left field. Alvarez. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Now fly ball to right center. Adele going after it. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. And a foul ball. Anderson in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. 1 down, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. And 2 away now. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Vic Caratini at the plate. Way outside. 1-0. And another ball. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Astros are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston, and here is Kyron Paris. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Joe Adele. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's Tim Anderson. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Hammered, base hit. Around second is Paris. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. Fly to center his first time. And there's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's to third. Fair ball. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Just misses. 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Swing and a base hit. Anderson flying across to score. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Trout, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
On the ground. Over to Rogers. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Dyken Park, now it's Brendan Rodgers. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently. Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is downstairs. Rogers aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Cam Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Ball 1 low.
That's down.
In the air, left side. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Rogers throws to first. One up, one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
The other way. Smith puts it away. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Smith pulls it down, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Schanuel puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2.
The Astros down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. This to third. Throws to first in time. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Digging in, Kyren Paris. Gusto back to work. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That smash towards center. Myers makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Hit on the ground softly to short. Pena slings it across. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Tim Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels. Singled and scored his first time. Fought off foul. Anderson, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. To the right side, Rogers on to first, and they take care of Anderson for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in check, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Just off the outside edge.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Gets it to first. Just got him on that one. Victor Caratini up next for the Astros. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That one the other way. Man at first with 1 gone. Brendan Rodgers up next for the Astros. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, top 6. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Gusto out of the game, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ronel Blanco. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And next for LA, Luis Rengifo. Right down the chute, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Smith makes the play. 1 away. Here's Trout. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Myers pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Soler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Framber Valdez up and loosening in the pen. Number 64 also getting ready. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Jake Myers. That catches the corner. On the ground to third. 1 up, 1 down. And now Cam Smith struck out swinging his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a ball hammered left field onto the track, and he makes the catch. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Angels 3 and the Astros nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. And there's a strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball there.
If I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Pena squeezes it, and there's 1 down. And next for the Angels, Kyren Paris. 1 for 2. Ground ball could be 2. To Pena, second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning with no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Angels 3 and the Astros nothing. back here at Dyken Park. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Alvarez in the box again, takes a strike. Hit on the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Yeah, there's the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Right side. Over to Anderson. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And now Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. That one finds the zone. And a count 2-1. This one smoked. Could be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. And now just a 2-run deficit. Around second is Pena. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's a catcher to hit. Victor Caratini. Swing and a pop-up. Anderson makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But the Astros get one on the RBI triple. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Blanco back to work. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air, right side. Smith sizes this one up. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. There's Tim Anderson down. He swings and fouls one off. Blanco, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That's towards center. Myers brings it in, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Soriano.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Goes down looking.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now a chance for Jake Myers.
1-0.
That one way outside, and it's 1-0. The Angels leading by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And a slider misses down and away.
Count is full.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The old strike him out, throw him out to end the inning. Trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 64. Yeah, this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Rengifo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center. Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Puts a bunt down. Rodgers to the plate, safe, and they lead by 3. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Trout, the runner at third. Soler at first with no outs. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. The throw to first. Out on the sac bunt.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first in time. Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a foul straight back. In the air, right field. Nabs it, and that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Angels 5 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 9th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Ben Joyce takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. In the air, right field. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. Paris fires over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
So it's their last chance in this one. So next up, ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but pressure on you on your stoop. with body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill.